to my YouTube channel. Today is gonna be a different video, but it was highly requested on my Instagram, so I thought I'm just gonna start doing a little series. So today I'm gonna show you my holy grail makeup products, my top favorite makeup products that I don't see myself missing. I will also do this with skincare and beauty products in general. I wanted to do it all together, but honestly the video would be like 1.5 hours long. So I'm gonna show you my favorite makeup products today, and then another day I'm gonna show you my skincare products. Don't worry, I'm gonna post perfume content as usual, but once in a while I'll do lifestyle and beauty videos in general. And so yeah, this is one of them. I'm just gonna start randomly. I'm not gonna like go by any particular order, and I'm gonna show you all of the products that I love. So I have to tell you how I am, so maybe you can understand. I also want to do a different format, and you really loved the vlog format, so I thought I'm gonna like show you these things a little bit more casual, and I will try to do more vlogs. But to be honest, it's so difficult with lockdown because I don't really go that much out of the house. Yeah, in Switzerland restaurants are still closed, only terraces are open, but in the outer spaces of the restaurants, but it's raining, so they are not open. So yeah, I'm gonna show you now, and I will try to speak quick because I don't want it to be too long. I don't want to yeah, I don't know, do you like long videos or do you prefer shorter ones? Let me know in the comments below, so I can know whether you prefer longer ones or shorter ones. And yeah, so let's do it. Oh, by the way, I'm also gonna do one for hair, because my hair, I'm on a hair growth journey. I cut it short like this a few months ago, and it's growing really nicely, and I definitely want to show you my favorite products. Okay, so a lot of talk. I want to go into the products, so I'm gonna go randomly. By the way, how cute is this Dior makeup pouch? I love it. I don't know where I got it from. I'm sure it's like with buying stuff, but I really love it. So cute. And I put all of my stuff there. Okay, so it's difficult to start. Let's start with foundation. So for me, I'm telling what's important, and then maybe you can agree or not. So for me, foundation, the most important thing is my color match, because I don't really wear foundation to cover up a lot of blemishes, and I don't want to brag, and I honestly think it's genetics. I have some like red areas around my nose, but I find it really difficult to find a good match. I'm not I'm of lighter skin, but still medium skin tone, and I would say I have more of a neutral, like it's weird to say, it's an olive undertone. And a lot of foundations that I try, I like the consistency, I like how long they last, but I just feel like the color doesn't match, and it really bothers me. So my top number one foundation is the Luminous Silk foundation by Giorgio Armani, and the color 6 is my perfect match. I love this color. I have never found another foundation color that I love as much as this one. So in case you have a similar skin tone to mine, you should definitely check this foundation out. I need another phrase for check it out, because it's starting to annoy me. So yeah, this one is beautiful. It's a glowy satin finish. To be honest, the lasting power is not the greatest. I think sometimes when I wear it to work the evening, like I see it started to separate, and I am more on a drier skin. But I know that there is a primer that comes within, and I think if you like to use powder, just use it. But I don't like powder because, as I mentioned, I can be on a drier skin, so I don't like the look, and I am 27 now, so I want to look younger. I don't think that I look old, but I feel like when you have dry skin and use powder, it can make your skin look older than it is. Then the next foundation, so this one I would use it like for medium coverage. I like to put more coverage with my concealer, and this is definitely one of my, I will never not own this. And sometimes you get good deals because it is you know, cheaper. because the price is a little bit higher, but personally I like to pay that because I am really happy with it. And by the way, I would love for you to support me and shop the links below. I get a small commission from the links. The price is not more expensive for you, it's a normal price, but it just nice for me as a support, and that makes me also want to share a lot more because it does take a lot of time to find those links, but I'm happy to do that. Right, so next one is a newer one. It's NARS what is it, Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and I have the color Sahel, and I got it in Dubai. So I know in Switzerland they don't have it, unfortunately, because this is my new favorite full coverage foundation. I used to be an Estee Lauder double wear girl. It just lasted forever, but this one is amazing. It's beautiful, it lasts long, and even though it's matte, I don't feel like it looks cakey, I don't feel like it dries out. The only thing I have with NARS foundation, and I have this problem, is the color match. I haven't found a color that matches me to the T. Stromboli is too yellow, Barcelona was too dark, and the woman in the store actually matched me with this color. It is a peachy tone, but it actually fits quite well. I'm gonna show you. I actually could have shown you also. So I'm gonna show you with the comparison to the Giorgio Armani one, so you can tell the color. So this one is the Giorgio Armani one. You can tell that it is very like olivey, and this one is the Soft Power Matte Foundation from NARS. You can tell that it is a good match for me. Like I can definitely get away with it, and but it is a little bit more on the peacher side. But I feel like all of their foundation they say that it's a colder tone, but in my opinion all of their foundation have like a warmer tone. I was saying that all of their foundation have a bit of a warmer tone in the terms of like it's a little bit orangey, but I think it's okay. And what I would like to recommend you, I'm not a makeup artist, but I would say that makeup and beauty stuff is my thing. What I like to do is I always test it here. So you can tell that on the hand it looks very like peachy, but on the skin it looks actually really nice. And then when you blend it, you can tell that it's a really, really good color match. This one is the Soft Matte from NARS, and if I try this one, you can tell that on my body actually. This one you cannot tell, and this one you can tell. So this one I feel like matches me really great, but looking at it, it might be even a little bit too olivey, but I actually really love it on my face. So that's my tip. If you go somewhere, just try it on your chest, because that's where you're close to your face, and sometimes when you go and buy foundation, you're already wearing foundation. So I mean, that's a good tip, I think. Okay, so the next foundation I don't have anymore. It's empty, but it's one that I use a lot. It's the Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. It's not really a foundation because it is very, very sheer. For me, this is the perfect summer product because in summer, or when I'm tan, like when I went to Dubai, at some point I don't really like foundation. I really like the look of my natural skin. I like my freckles to shine a little bit through, and I'm actually wearing it right now. I mean, it looks like foundation, but I'm wearing quite a lot of concealer. But I used the color 304, but I just finished it and I threw it away. So I used it since years, and I will always repurchase it. It's my #1 foundation or base product for summer, and I really recommend it if you're a girl that you don't like a lot of foundation. I also recommend it for people that have drier skin, and you can also add it on top of your foundation because it's a really nice glow. And the next thing that I like to use is the Urban Decay All Nitro the Ultra Glow Setting Spray. So I mentioned I don't use powder, and that's why I opt for the setting spray. I have used an original one that is like a matte one, but this one works really great. I honestly do believe that it does the job. I don't know if it's a placebo effect, but I take it. It's a little bit pricey though, but it lasts quite a long time. I recommend you to get the travel size version. It's a lot cheaper, it's a lot smaller. You can try it out if you like it, and if you don't, you didn't purchase the whole thing. Then next I want to show you my favorite concealers. I have raved about this on my story. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Essential Skin Enhancer in SX06, I'm showing you the swatches, I'm showing you the colors because when I look for stuff, I always don't know why they don't show me the colors. So as you can tell, this has like a yellow beigey hue. So in case you are Indian, Asian, Middle Eastern, you will really love this color, especially if you have like darker eye circles, eye bags, because it does cover incredibly well. You have to just be careful because it can look really cakey. I think this is amazing if you have an event or, like I said, you want to cover up your circles. You don't need to cover them up, but if you feel if you feel insecure about them, I really like this concealer. I used to wear this a lot. I don't wear it that much now because I mean, I've purchased this and it was like $50 and I was like, that's really expensive, but honestly, use so little, like not even a fingertip, and it goes so far. It's insane. I want to show you that because no one believes that. Like you have, like, look the amount I have here, and you can go so far. It's crazy, and it's so it covers so well. You don't need a lot. As you can tell, it's quite cakey, but honestly, your eyes look like it gives me the Kardashian effect, I feel like, and I can definitely recommend it if you like full coverage concealers. Then the last two that I use, so these are all the stuff that I would highly like. I'm not showing you stuff that I like, I'm showing you stuff that I love, that I tried out for a long time, that I always will have in my makeup stash, because these are the products I opt for all the time. We all have a lot of makeup, it depends, but we all have makeup that we get that we like, but we don't really use it. You use it sometime, like, I don't know, blue eyeliner. You like, someday you wake up and you're like, you know what, I did a blue eyeliner, and you never end up wearing it until you have like holidays and you want to go for dinner and you try the special makeup. But in general, I speak for myself, and I'm sure I speak for a lot of women, I always use similar stuff, and I love to find stuff that I love and that suits me well. So these are also concealers for Armani, and I think Armani should sponsor me because I love their base products. So this one is the Luminous Silk Concealer, and I also got the shade 6 like in the foundation, and this is what I'm wearing today. It is a beautiful light coverage, no, it is middle coverage, I would say, glowy concealer, and I tend to have some eye bags, not the worst, but it covers really, really well. What I love is the shade. I'm showing you again because that's important. I just don't want it to be too long. Anyways, so you can tell that the shade is really beautiful. It is a olive tone. It's slightly lighter than the foundation, so I use them both together. It's just beautiful. But I love to wear this with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I think this is a great like concealer for every day. It doesn't look too cakey, but it still looks like very neat. Then this one is my favorite full coverage concealer next to the Kevyn Aucoin. It's also the Giorgio Armani foundation from Giorgio Armani beauty product. It's the Power Fabric Foundation, and I wear 4.5. It's a similar color, just a tiny little bit lighter, and this one is very full coverage, but it has less product in it. So this one is, let me check, 12 ml, and this one is 6 ml. It's so small. I mean, sorry, I have to I see well actually, I mean close, not far. So the next product that I really love, let's just continue with base product, shall we? So this one I'm gonna show you, it is not a concealer. I mean, yeah, they would say so. For me, it's more a corrector. It's a corrector from Bobbi Brown, and it's the Peach Bisque. And you can tell I used it. So if you have darker eye circles, use this before you use concealer. It cancels out the red tones, the bluer tones, and it makes your eyes look so flawless. If you want, I can show you how I do my makeup. I don't know if you want to, but I don't know if you look now, it looks like I don't really have eye bags, but I do, I really do. They're a little bit darker, they don't bother me, but I like when I have makeup on to try to cover them a bit, because it makes me feel it makes me look sometimes a little bit tired. But I love this corrector. I think this was quite expensive, and if you look at the quantity, I don't know if you can find a similar one. I know that NYX does have a similar one, but I really love them, so I will probably repurchase because you can use it for a long time. I have this like, I do have it for a long time, I think like a couple of months. And then another thing that I found that I really love is the Kiko Sculpting Touch Creamy Stick Contour in 200. I don't know if you know Kiko, but Kiko is an Italian makeup brand. I'm absolutely loving them. I think that they have a great affordable makeup, and this one is my favorite product from them. It is a contour brush, and what I like about it, it is not very dark and it is not very like orangey. As you can tell, it is very like, if you're my skin tone or lighter, you will really love this. If you're a little bit darker than me, opt for the darker shade. What I like about this product and why I think you should try it out is because when you contour, or like, I just like it to bronze it up. I like to bronze it up with my face with cream, and then cream products, and then I would opt for a powder product. Why I do that? Because I just feel like it gives you a more like dimension in your face, and I feel like a lot of contour products are too dark and too orangey, so it makes you look dirty. It makes you look like you had your face in mud. Do you remember the phase where like bronzer was really in? Like, I'm sorry, but this was so ridiculous, and we put so much on it and it looked ridiculous. I think it was, yeah, more than 10 years ago. Let's not talk about that. And then my favorite bronzer is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I saw this on Harouche's channel and I went ahead and got it, and the smell is divine. You know I'm all about smells, right? Oh, it smells so good. It smells like a beach vacation, tropical vacation, and you're sitting at the beach and having a coconut cocktail or mocktail. It smells so good. So it does smell good, but that's not the main reason why I like it. I like it because it has reflect, and I know not a lot of people like that, but I actually really like it that it glows. I like when I move that there's highlighter. I don't use highlighter anymore. For me, that phase is over when I look like, you know, the alu, you know, the kitchen paper, when you put it in the sun. That's how I felt I look like. I opt for more like a natural glow, and that's what I use to get that. And it's really, really amazing price. I used to use the Hula one from Benefit, which is amazing, but this one has my heart now. And what I also like is that there's a mirror and there's a brush, but I don't use that one, and I like that to use. I like a mirror. It's a price thing. Oh my god, I'm already 17 minutes in. Oh my god, ladies, I think it's gonna be a long video.